император нежити, Happy!
Definitely some hype. Definitely some hype around Happy. We've seen a little smile in the player picture. We see a new jersey for Aurora team. Oh, no eye contact before. Almost a smile, isn't it? Yeah. I think so. Is he?
Versus 1, 2, 0.
Shake hands or not? Oh! There we go. And Happy both smiling. Alright. Rare Happy emotions. This seems like... It's like, this is how we do it here at offline events. This is what we do here at offline events. I'm gonna show you. The MMR, the ELO, the direct encounters, everything in Happy's favor. But 1-2-0 was the carry of his team at Stars War. He is the big bout machine. And he has something to prove that he can do it outside of China. First offline experience in the outside of China world with 1-2-0. Happy on a redemption arc. Terrorizing the scene again. For the past couple of days and weeks. Was that just online? Was that just ladder show matches? We'll see about that. What are the strats? We got 2 DKs. We got an earlier crypt for 1-2-0. And we start on Northern Isles. This is a Happy pick. And usually in online tournaments, thank you Sarah for the gifts up. At least in online tournaments, 1-2-0 start to a series is rather weak. He needs some time to accelerate. That hopefully is not the case here. Body language of the two couldn't be any different. 1-2-0 as relaxed as possible. Posture says, oh yeah, I'm watching a YouTube video right now that I'm not particularly interested in. Happy, usually working Warcraft with every fiber of his body. Head movement, body movement, it's all there. It's intense. Every single second is intense. But at the end, these guys can go toe to toe. We have 1-2-0 with the fast attack again. And my god, is that a fast tech. Happy can tech with one more ghoul. Returning lumber. But it's again the 15 seconds, right? Yep. Pretty much exactly. 15 seconds tech advantage for 1-2-0 just by building the base differently. And returning lumber earlier. So it is 10 fiends for Happy, 1-2-0 fiends for 1-2-0. And then it will mostly be about mid control. If 1-2-0 survives the early game, uncontested, he can go to the middle faster, he can get in Naga faster, and this is what Happy did to him in the Dolphin Cup show match. Happy was the one taking faster. Happy was the one with the Naga. And then he dictated the middle. He got the level advantage. And off we go. Happy has a little bit of faster creeping. Because his Fiend is earlier. And now we're gonna contest. Gentleman's Undead Mirror. No Crypt Lord, no Ghoul spam, no expansions, no Garglaive. This is how the matchup is supposed to be played. Town Portal sold by both. This is also a difference between now and the show match. 1-2-0 never sold the Town Portal in their show matches earlier this week. We had this last test before Dubai on Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday, I think it was. Levels fairly even though Happy already stormed across the map trying to get the Murlocs away. And 1-2-0 with gloves, ring, And another ring here. Happy with the claw and circlet. Very good inventory. Now Fiend advantage for 120. Still has to come up with some creeping. And of course he's way closer to his own base. The early game here is about tiny little nuances. A disrupted level 3 creep route. One stolen creep here and there. A stolen item. A better drop. Oh yeah, good call. Happy brought his own noise cancelling headphones. He carries them everywhere. He got them for Rara. And now he brings them across the world. Ooh, Happy with the Naga first. Little bit outplayed here. With the positioning alone. Tech advantage didn't really matter. Because of the positioning. So 120 for 20 seconds. Had to contest Happy. Couldn't go to the middle. He's going for Lich again, but this is lots of tempo play by Happy. Emperor on a warpath. Trying to preserve some mana is 120. This is all about coil timings, mana management. The Lich will be stronger late game. The Lich can be paired with a Dark Ranger on Happy's side. He needs a Lich third, so no silence in the big fights, rather burst, damage, and tempo. Jenny, you wonderful soul. 8-year resub. Insane. Okay, first little exclamation mark in favor of Happy. He gets his consumable. It's the big mana potion. It's actually 120's consumable. The big mana potion that he stole away. Tier 3 tech by 120 again. Incredibly fast. Happy has to pull back. Goes to the middle. 120. Doesn't want to compete with the Naga. Double claw, nice damage output. Wand of the Wind as well. Ooh, this could result in a delayed coil. That could result in a hero kill. Ziggurat on time. And 120 now again. Trying to maneuver himself towards the middle. For the tavern. But at the moment, solo experience. DK got level 3 on both sides. Lich is coming in now. No XP after he got the orb. Arrives pretty much perfectly in time for the big one. Happy is pulling back out of the middle. Gives the shop uncontested to 120. This should also be... Oh my god! This should also be an invo potion. Robe of the Magi. Gloves of Haste. Claws +8 on this Lich. Are we building a super Lich again? The damage output is sensational. 120 is actually running a bit short on gold. It is tier 3 already. He still needs Destroyer upgrade. He still needs Web. He still needs a Dark Ranger. Happy is going... Something went wrong with the resources, didn't it? So, the biggest advantage he got from tier 3 is Orb. Solo experience to the Lich now. Item... Must be picked up. Careful now. Dark Ranger is out. Happy sees it. He's right there. It's Black Arrow first. I think 120 planned on creeping a little longer. Heal potion for 120. DK, what are you doing there? Trying to go for an invo potion. Gets a lot of poison. This is less than ideal. Happy waiting in the wings, waiting to backstab. And 120 just wants this item. Wants this creep camp. Item for the Dark Ranger is dependent of energy. Alright. Off we go. Is this the first fight? Coil Nova on the Naga pretty much immediately. She is naked. No invul, no heal potion. Now the fight is on. Wand of the Wind! Perfect execution! And 120 wasn't ready with the Destroyer yet. Just a little bit. Did he not scan the inventory? A very, very obvious play leading to a Dark Ranger elimination already. And that was just 1 out of 2. No web against the Destroyer. Destroyer upgrade is up for Happy. Same for 120. Upgrades kicking in. Big damage on the DK. Can the Lich do it? At the moment, Happy outclassing. 120 in the fight. Nice retreat with the Naga. Super intense fight, but the supply gap is rather clear. We got a Wand of the Wind again. Trying to force a Destroyer morph, maybe, but doesn't last too long. Happy pulling back. Doesn't want to lose that Naga. Wants to make sure to get a potion up. Swaps the Ring of Regeneration for some extra HP. Gets the statue. Not bad. There's still mana. Dark Ranger back. Not the perfect engagement. The timing's just a little bit off. DK far forward. The heroes are begging for Nova. Mango, thank you for the sub. 44 month, my dude. 53 month. Ooh, DK far forward. He is indeed baiting. DK is going to regenerate. Lich catches the coil. It's about split seconds, and that burst damage was a little bit too much. 1-0 again, losing a Fiend. The other one down to 50%. The other one to the left is not healed by statues, so positioning a little bit off. 1-0. When is the Nova coming? Coil hits. Where's the Nova gonna end up? He is so conservative with his mana. Fiends all over the place. Happy actually backstabbing now a little bit. 50-50 food. One attack upgrade from 1-0. This is something Happy doesn't have. Invo potion. Now! Baiting the damage on the Lich, but the Dark Ranger falls again. Has to get the kill now. Has to get the kill now, but I don't think he's ready yet. Lich is being annihilated as well. And Happy, prior to the match, shows him how it's done. On the map, shows him how it's done. Ooh, a sick 20 HP escape. The play was nicely prepared. Forced the coil. And then focused the other hero. Didn't really work out. Lich and DK both in trouble. There's no TP. There's no invul potion. Zeppelin, maybe to evacuate. He wants that hero kill so bad. 1-0's Lich didn't level an ounce. Oh, Zeppelin! It would be such a fitting end if he crashes over the trees, but he didn't get anything. He didn't get anything in this fight. Happy untouchable. Happy counters 1-0's fast tech quite well with positioning and by playing this tiny bit cleaner. But 1-0 scales better into the late game. Happy's getting upgrades now. 2-0. Another... he still got the mana potion. That's crazy. Ancient Django. Wonderful. 1-0 needs an item. Needs an S tier item. Brilliance Aura. Something. The hero levels are absurd. What do you got? Helm of Valor. Survivability on the Dark Ranger after falling 2 times. Not great. And I'm truly curious. How would the fight go if 1-0 picks silence first? Because Black Arrow was a little bit greedy. It was. We got another fight brewing for the Arachnithids. 4-3-2 against 4-3-2. Levels are even. Nova 2 might be a game winner. Invul Potion. That is the big difference here. We do have silence. We do have Nova. 1-0 might be coming back into this game. Even supply still. Oh, 1-0 is running a lot. So patient with his mana. So patient. Postering up now. It seems like 1-0 is accelerating. Gets the kill. Fork Lightning. But the save is ready with the coil. Needs 2 more. No consumable outside the tiny little potion on 1-0. DK far forward. Another Fiend kill. Wait, is this snowballing a little bit? Coil used. 1-0 is losing Fiends as well. That's 1. That's 2. Arm in the air, but a little bit too late. And the Nova is gone. Lich! Woohoo! 6-6-6 save. There's another coil on both sides, but the nuke is too strong. And Happy prevails. GG. Happy takes map number 1 on his map pick. Hope they can swap the overlay. Because otherwise I'm getting so lost. Starting position 1-0 on the left hand side, Happy on the right hand side. So, Concealed Hill. A map with a fountain. A map with a hard to creep expo, but I think in this matchup it's not going to be about expos. It's going to be a lot about red spots. There's 3 map spots. If you divide that by 2, there's no even number, right? So one player will advance with 1 more red spot and 1 more red spot item. We had a terrifying harass opportunity back when we played Lich, but that is not the case anymore. It is DK Fiends, DK Fiends, DK Fiends all the way. And we both take a slow start into the map. Level 2 is kinda guaranteed. And the tech faster by Happy this time. Quite a bit. Yeah, he was switching it up. TSFSQ, thank you for the sub. So strategies are out there. Creep routes out there. And it's pretty much mirrored. Nobody wants to harass the other. Tet Fiends or DK Fiends works fine if you can harass a little. And secure kills. It was the play for like 2 years between them. One is creeping, the other is harassing. Now we're both playing Creepcraft. Happy realizing Lich isn't it anymore. And 1-2-0 counters him too regularly. So, this map has 2 taverns. I wonder if that's gonna make a difference, but it's also not too much about mid control. We got 2 shops, we got 2 tavern. So you don't have to contest anything, you just creep. And it's like, it's mirrored to the dot. Tier 3 on the way. Lich, yeah. No Naga play necessary. Both play pretty much the same strat, same creep routes. Now it's just about execution. Should this scare 1-2-0? That he doesn't have a timing advantage anymore? That he couldn't come up with the new solution? With the new 3rd hero. And now we contest the red spot. Happy has lots more skeletons. And will have a little Lich advantage. Oh, Willy. 1-2-0 spawning closer to his base. Ah, the overlay is perfect now. Nice. Pretty much Lich arrival at the same time. Will it lead to a kill? No, but force the coil. No Nova just yet. Oh, we don't need to see the slaughterhouse. It's on the overlay. Thank you. 3 fiends on both sides. Happy supply blocked. For a second there. Quicker production for statue and fiend just by a couple of seconds. It's all about that red spot. Biggest item on the map. Huge chunk of XP. So now with the statue arrival in 10 seconds, Is that giving 1-0 the edge? Tier 3 is ready. He's gonna get the Dark Ranger pretty much immediately. DK is at home already for the orb. Oh, he doesn't have the resources. Happy does have the 400 gold, but also needs to afford an orb. Ooh, can he creep it in time? Happy is not completely pulling back, right? There's no way. 1-0 is quick enough. And the reward is the Katga's pipe! Oh my! The biggest bounty imaginable! A mana hungry race like undead gets extra mana. Lich! Oh, this is not allowed. Needs another coil. Okay, all out war now. The Katga's pipe, is that the X factor? Lich goes, Fiend goes down for Happy. Where are the Dark Rangers? We can't afford them yet. It's more Fiends. No Destroyer upgrade on either side. It's just DK Lich, Statues, Fiends. Gentleman, Undead. Mana looking good for Happy at the moment. And 1-0 is pulling back. 200 gold till Dark Ranger. 3 statues before DR and 3 statues before. Oh, Nova kill on both sides. They're so perfect. Just like Skimmy is perfect, gifting 10 subs to us. This was an exclamation mark by 1-0. He was close to his base. He was the one with an orb. He was just faster and was able to stay in that position a little longer. And Happy took just a second too long. And this reward was the biggest one imaginable. We had an undead standoff in the middle. And now all advantages 1-0. Very important for him psychologically. To not get beaten in a fight. To be able to stand his ground post-Turab. But there was this little moment where both players went for a Nova on a troll and they both died at the same time. It's like they think alike. They move alike. They're just mimicking each other. Next big item. Fascinating how we don't have weapon destroyers up until now. Up until 50 food is up. This is so late. Ring of the Archmagi. Nice. Dark Ranger's out by now. And Flute on Happy. Okay. More range damage on the Fiends and Destroyers and the Lich and Dark Ranger. Another map is empty. Consumables, Invo Potion, Heal Scroll, Scroll of the Beast for 1-0. Lich levels ahead. He got that Nova advantage. Can he force a fight in time? They're on opposite sides of the map. I kinda doubt it. But Happy is unable to catch up in levels at the moment. And that difference is partially the spot in the middle. Upgrades up as well, trying to force a town portal. Wait, 1-0 doesn't have a town portal. 1-0 doesn't have a town portal. Oh boy, he has to fight in Happy's base. What the hell? He just wants to win the fight here. Are you mad, 1-0? Where's the Scroll of the Beast? Where's the Heal Scroll? Did he just forget that he sold it? This is super chaotic. Or does he have the biggest balls and is defeating Happy in his own base? Destroyer dies in a second here if there's no coil. He's not finishing him. Focus fire a little off. Goes to the DK. All of it. Scroll of the Beast. Healing. That was the big potion consumed. Happy. 10 food down. But in his own base. Necromancer. Balls of Steel. Waiting for another Nova. But there's no mana for it. Happy has to catch up in levels and his Fiends are falling apart. There's another one falling in a second as there is no coil anymore. Full mana Destroyer dead. And now who's schooling who? Who's schooling who? Fiends kind of extinguished here. Sweet little silence, but doesn't hit the DK, so the coil is up. And it feels like we're just waiting for the guillotine to snap. There was one more coil, maybe another mana potion. Now you gotta be careful, DK! Uh-oh, can't get the info, but Happy calls for the game with too many losses. 1-0. What a baller! What a baller! We'll see. Graveyard faster for Happy. Town portal sold on both sides. Yeah, this is clearly a little jump start for 1-0, and he learned. Either he learned from that Dolphin Cup earlier this week, or he was just holding back on Tuesday. And we are indeed contesting the green spot. That's a big camp. Like, it's a small camp, but it's a big effect. Happy gets one more Rod of Necromancy out, so skeleton advantage. Lots of DK damage. Ooh, gets the coil. Happy got it, 1.2. But on the cost of like half of his HP. That is less than ideal. Was that worth it? We are coiling skeletons now to get the mana regeneration flowing. Now it's all out skeletons war. So if 1-0 gets this hit... Oh, he doesn't! That would have prevented level 3 for a second. 0 XP on 1-0. This map has seen some nasty creep checks. Gotta be careful. You oftentimes creep with the back towards your opponent. Happy cosplaying as a little Disney princess again. Wearing that circlet as he oftentimes does. So also in that regard, a little bit faster. And on concealed, we were just creeping. Here we're just constantly contesting. So very different flow of the game between the two. We're getting close to 2,000 viewers here on Twitch, by the way. Tell your friends, tell your people on Discord, tell your clans, tell your mates. Nobody should miss a 5 MS LAN battle. The moment we've been waiting 5 years for. Between Happy and 1-0. A very different thing. Compared to the Stars War match. Melting Valley. Who plays Melting Valley? Ooh, 1-0 can play the Naga. This is usually what his tech is about, but unfortunate end snare. Can he keep that fiend alive? It is very problematic against the normal damage of the skeletons. Blocks himself a little bit. Last hit on the mammoth. He needs this XP. Ooh, yeah, 1-0 got it. Happy also with a wasted coil here. Less than perfect. Hex done, queued immediately. Is that level 2? Absolutely is. So, more speed now on Happy. Can be slowed down. 1-0. Wonky positioning. Thanks to the creeps and the trolls sent true to the name once again. No TP, just the big healing. Might need it immediately. Wanted to snipe that Ogre Magi. Wanted to be greedy. The fiends suffer for it. Huge moment by Happy. His Naga arrives with the double kill. 1-0. Spent a second too long at this spot. Took a second too long to grab the item up because the Magi was running back. And then he had to walk around the troll. Trolls throw an end snare. You can't disengage anymore because you're greedy and don't have a TP, which also takes a couple of seconds, and then Happy is there and does damage and kills your units anyway. That was brutal. Greed gets punished. Happy knew pretty much exactly what was happening. Was a bit behind. 1-0 closed the door to the tavern for quite some time, but couldn't play this Naga advantage at all. Got shut down by trolls, and that is very problematic now. Naga's level 2 already, enhancing damage with the Fork Lightning, and 1-0 reaching for straws. He has that tier 3 advantage. He is level 1 DK after 7 minutes. Happy outplayed him hard again. The map picks show that it's clearly an advantage Lawlight showed that, and this series shows it as well. Naga arrives. Fork Lightning. Needs to invest the coil. Can't allow that Naga to steal. And doesn't. Mana Potion. The item that can turn a fight around. But are you willing to fight already? Going for more coils. DK is completely dry now. But he has that Reju Potion. Wonderful, wonderful item for Happy. Again, the trolls. Oh, 1-0. Running into the trappers over and over. Both produce the liches. 1-0 will be faster, but I don't know if he has the resources to buy an orb immediately. Close. He has to wait. Wait, what did he spend gold on? A fiend now? That is an odd choice. Ah, okay, cancelled. No, he sold the mana potion and then got it. Power Spike Gaming. Now what? 2K viewers? Alright, alright. That's a solid start for day one. But we need to double that at the very least. Ooh, this is game deciding moments. 1-0 needs XP. Happy knows he has the coil advantage. In general, healing advantage with the scroll there as well. Inventory is empty. Trying to nuke the Naga. A bit ambitious as the item's already gone. But still struggling for that level 3. Naga is actually well leveled for 1-0. It's just the DK. So did he do the math correctly? Will this camp be level 3? I don't think so. I think solo experience DK would have been the play. Because Happy is now getting the red spot. 1-0. Ooh, is it the smarter play? To just rush to the other side and gamble for like 3 camps? Ooh, if Happy gives him time. 1-0 can outscale him. Does he have the time though? Double ring, actually not bad. Naga damage good. Level starting to be good. Oh, Happy on the way to a creep check again. Red spot was engaged. We don't have a town portal again. This is the spot where 1-0 lost 2 fiends. No lich advantage on any side. Fork Lightning coming in. Statue positioning a bit odd. Creeps disengaged. That's quite nice. That was, of course, begging for coil. We go for it again. And this is... okay, fiend down. Naga in a lot of trouble. Same for the statue. Reverse. Here we go. It's all hero focus now. Naga in trouble. Lich in trouble. Can he get another coil out? There is. Needs to throw it now. Needs to throw it now. 1-0. Okay, 2 kills. 1 Lich down. But Happy loses the orb carry. This is a good moment. A little bit control loss for 1-0. But the orb carry is everything your army stands for. And 1-0. Showing the world again who's boss. Lich is back 50%. Needed that huge investment from the Tavern Revive. 6 foot down. Naga is coming back only slowly. That's a level 3 hero. That's almost 2 minutes. 1-0 can't reach the Tavern. Hero is gone. Can he retreat? Only very little mana remaining. Getting the fiends to the side is hard work, but he gets it done, and now home turf advantage. 1.5 minutes till Naga. Ooh, 2 HP. Jesus Christ. Happy recovers with that Tavern Revive. He's engaging. Sees an opportunity with the DK at the shop. Still a heal scroll. Can't close it out. 6 saves by both of them. And now it's Happy forcing the coils. Happy forcing the denies. 20 seconds till Naga. Fiend is just begging for that focus fire. Little sloppy there. Naga. Seconds. That was a lot cheaper of a revive. 120 has defend upgrades already. Got destroyers up. No, it doesn't morph them yet. This could be a lot of burst damage. Happy has no web. Coil Nova on the Naga. Retreating immediately. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 120 in trouble again. Happy regain control of this match. Great macro. Constantly at like 0 gold. Naga needs statue heal ASAP. Problematic for Happy. Could be a Lich level. With 1 or 2 more kills, 120 gets level 2 Nova. And a statue could provide lots of it. Naga, Fork Lightning, maybe. Very good damage spread. Where's the Fork Lightning gonna end up? Where's the Nova gonna end up? Naga, of course, a target that cannot be healed via coil. We have a heal potion on the side of 120, and he needs it. Lesson learned from the previous fight. Lich in trouble, got that coil. Mana management by both of these are insane. Lich of 120, so conservative, is saving every single drop for the level 2 Nova, and he is inches away. Happy has some time to regen. 1 more kill. How do you find this 1 more kill? The Tucker war continues. Maybe on the cost of a statue. Absolutely. Do you need to invest this Nova? Burst damage will be out of control. Looking for another avenue. 5 Fiends versus 7. But with that positioning, it's kind of hard for all 7 Fiends to engage. Now he gets it done! Is that level 3? It's not! He needs another kill! He needs 1 more kill! Can he get it? Oh, not denied this time! Level 2 Nova unlocked. Happy trailing. Is that the X factor? Is this the moment where 120 wins Happy's map pick? Oh, this could be crazy here. He's breaking upkeep. He's killing Fiends. 120 lost 2 Fiends in the mid game. And here now, after 15 minutes, he's standing tall. No mistakes allowed now. 120 is a crazy man. The next Nova, inbound, must be another kill. Here we go. Coils on cooldown, switching to the Lich, maybe. Couldn't connect. So intense. Oh my god. And this is the winner bracket quarterfinal. Nova hits hard. Doesn't lead to kills though. Lich by Happy still struggling to find that level 3. Coil must be there. There is, of course, no silence. Naga has the potion once again. That is lifesavers over and over and over. Ooh, Happy, you could lose 10 supply in very, very little time. How stable these guys are during a contested situation for like 6 minutes is remarkable. No coil too early. No Fork Lightning Nova without a reason. Mana management outside of... like, this is just nuts. And now we got an Invo Potion on 120. 190 gold. Happy's DK is here. Can he be controlled and focused? Nah, I think the other heroes were a little too far away. Oh, a little bit of a fumbly bumbly. Next fight. Decisive fight, maybe. 1 hero kill will end the game. Lich is level 3 for Happy finally. Oh, he was waiting so long for that moment. But that burst damage is so crazy. This is how 120 won the series against Happy 1.5 years ago. Statue up for grabs in the north. Lich up for grabs in the south. Nova mana looking good. DK mana clearly advantageous for 120. And he's storming forward. Wants to decide the game. 3 consumables against 0 for Happy. 120 has a gigantic chance to take this map that was supposed to be Happy's map. Claws +8. Super nice, of course. But on the other side, a lot of damage output on the Naga, actually. Level 4 DK around the corner. That would help with movement speed. Happy currently an advantage there. Fiend falls for 120 on the other side as well. Naga level 4, DK level 4. Item up for grabs. I think it was the heal ring again. Oh, 120 is losing a couple of units here. Gotta be careful with that Lich. Needs to have a coil. Does have the coil. Gets another Fiend. Oh my god. The focus fire is so close to perfect. Never overshooting damage. Never undershooting coils. What's the next big level? Lich 4, actually. Lich 4 is crazy mana regeneration. Next up. 2 stats. Not a single destroyer this game, right? A-bombs coming in. Okay. That's a lot of mana if you eat them. And in the absence of destroyers, why not? Why not? They are the focal point here. They are damage sponges. Now we got a destroyer up. And Happy doesn't have web. Okay, that's a sign to retreat. A-bomb, not denied. Level 4. And now we got the mana battery up. So much control with Frost Arrow 2. So much mana with Dark Ritual 2. Fiend shots over and over and over again, but it feels like slowly but steady. 120 is taking a gigantic advantage here. If he doesn't make a mistake now, this is his game to take. Happy needs to strike a genius, but the DK falls. Necromancer back-to-back wins. 2-1. Match points 120. Similar to B-Cup. He does it again. A slow start into the series. And then he explodes. What a recovery that was. He was 6 supply down. He lost 2 Fiends in the mid-game. Are you kidding me? Dude, the Chinese players didn't lose a single series offline since January. That is so scary. But still, this is Happy. He can make adjustments. He was also on the back foot pretty much like from the get-go, right? Because he was so greedy for that early XP. And then he lost half his HP. But also noticeable that he couldn't get much done with his DK advantage. It was like 2.7 versus level 1. Lasted Happy, but he's kind of trapped there with the Hydra. Again, good poison, good damage. What are the solutions now? When they had the same strategy, 120 was superior. Happy got the last hit again here, by the way, despite the coil. But again, the poison. Lot of early damage on Happy, but this last hit is important. You can't give Happy level 2, and he does get the last hit and prevents the aura. No extra movement speed for Happy, no extra HP regen for Happy. Up until the next camp, which is in the center of his base. So I think 120's game plan here worked out. He's again faster in tech. Was a little slower in macro. Oh no, he's ahead in Fiends now. But if you thought you will witness Emperor's revenge now, and he's just cleaning house from here on out, I think 120 shut the door for that. He got his Naga advantage again. He got the DK to low HP again. Now he's suffering himself a little bit. And needs some healing, and Happy is the one shocking around. Both with Naga. And so far, Happy wasn't able to punish 120 for his creeping. Not at all. So 120 got the consumables before. Can he do it again? In Dolphin Cup, Happy had a monstrous creep check here. But he wanted to go for it again. But 120 learning from the movement on Tuesday and dodging him. Quite noticeable how he's not going to the north, not going to the middle. Not with the DK like this. Ooh, that Naga is scary though. Shop in red spots. Happy is a little faster. But it doesn't really matter at the moment. Because they're not fighting. Tech difference is again noticeable. Oh, yeah, Happy has to stop at the lab. Does he want to creep deck? He's so far away. Close. Did he make the right assumption? There's no TP. Oh my, 120 got it. Item 1 of the wind needs it pretty much immediately on that Naga to create some space. Perfect drop. We've seen the impact on Northern Isles already when this item opened up the door for Happy to win the first map. Oh, this was a split second. If Happy gets the turtle, 120's mid game is ruined. But he got ready, and now he takes the rock golem away. This, of course, cannot be coiled. But how do you get out there? How do you get out there? One of the wind, gone, item, Happy, ring of region, perfect item. Naga comes in, this time no wand of the wind. Nukes away, but how can you escape? Oh boy, Happy so aggressive, looking for creep check after creep check. 120, how do you salvage this situation now? Lich is out, will arrive shortly. 120 is taking a heavy beating here. This was a little bit too greedy. Lich arrives though, DK in trouble. No consumables on 120, trying to slow him down with the DK. Reaching Nova onto the Naga. Survives! Oh my, at least for now. But where is the army? Another Fiend block, another kill. This is the Emperor that we were supposed to be seeing. This is the Happy that's hurt. Oh my, the circlets, man. The circlets, indeed, providing so much HP. Plus that invul potion now. But that was brutal. He has the guts to engage again, but the DK, he is needing that invul potion soon! Nuke on the DK! They both survive, do they? Oh my god! Coil! Naga! Dead! 120! Oh, there was an Ankh! There was an Ankh! There was an Ankh! There was an Ankh! That could have been the play to come back. But the decision making on these guys. How do you stay in that fight? How did 120 survive this ambush? He's alive! Happy bent him, but he didn't break him. We're gonna be back at 50 in no time. Now, what about the levels? 3-3-1 for 120, 3-3-2 for Happy. There's an invo. Oh, big mana! Big mana. Yeah, 120 still in recovery mode from that fight. Happy goes to the middle, gets the consumables. Banshees! 1-2-0 with the Banshees. The late game transition for Curse and Anti-Magic. This will take time. Bye, Sly. Thank you for the sub. Now Happy got that level 3 Lich advantage. Yeah, 1-2-0 cannot fight. You cannot fight against level 2 Nova when you don't have it. And how is 1-2-0 supposed to get that? The map is empty. Both go Banshees. Defend upgrade this time on Happy's side. Happy is playing again very 1-2-0-esque. Oh, he got the the shellfish buffet again. Oh, he's so far ahead now. Lich items amazing. Levels amazing. Big mana, heal scroll. 1-2-0 needs half a miracle. Maybe by being extremely greedy, staying in no upkeep. Expo for Happy. Oh, of course. There's no way 1-2-0 can threaten this. And he is breaking upkeep. Now both are actually. And both are expanding. We've seen it from them before. Happy is facing elimination, but so far it looks like game 5. Everything is in Happy's favor. Items, levels, army, upgrades. But sometimes it takes one hero focus and the game can swing the other way. But against that hero focus, we will be getting anti-magic shell. Series between them. Extraordinary. Not elimination. What did I say? Elimination from the winner bracket. Sorry. Facing elimination from the winner bracket. This isn't enough for 1-2-0 though. 3 claws for Happy. Nuts. Interesting enough, we don't see any upgrades anymore for 1-2-0. Four Banshees versus 4, 7 Fiends versus 7. 120 must know that this is happening. One to zero with quite some headache here. Possession. Both are going for master training. Both are going for master training. No silence. Are we stealing each other's fiends? Or is it just for mana regen and mana pool? 120 goes out on the map, but his Lich is still level 2. Oh, anti-magic everywhere. And he snipes. Okay, happy with a little bit of a victory lap here. Naga is eating the Coil Nova immediately. Yeah, needs healing desperately. A little bit of headless chicken gaming by 120 here. We do have some fork lightnings, but with anti-magic everywhere, that is definitely problematic. Anything the Banshees can do? Not really. We got lots and lots of curse. Fiend survives for now, but Happy is just pulling further and further ahead as it seems. The right-click damage, the physical damage provided by all these claws is amazing. 120 closing the supply gap a little bit. Can he really outmaneuver him here? That would be a performance of a lifetime. But the Nova hits hard, the right click is crazy, the damage is mitigated, and Happy supply gap is growing and growing and growing. No anti-magic on the statues, maybe that is a target, maybe Banshees too. But the coil is there to save the casters. Yeah, no possession there, I guess, and for 120, soon to have no fiends anymore. Yes, the expansion is nice economically there on an even level, but that's the only thing where they are on an even level. Happy burn through the mana potion, but 120 sees that there is way too much, and we go game 5. 120 took match points on Springtime, which was Happy's pick, but now Emperor is back with a vengeance. And that was a little bit of an invite, in my opinion, for a game 5. Happy's head is not close enough to the camera. I think they use like a wide angle camera specifically for him. But you see it again. This entire man's body is working Warcraft. So focused. I'm surprised he even blinks. And we have the 120 harass against the Happy creeping. So far, this oftentimes went XP-wise into Happy's favor, but HP-wise into 120's favor. Oh, this time he got the turtle. And that prevents a clear path towards level 2 for now. We also have more skeletons on 120's side this time. As I said, these early games, nuances. Interesting to see that destroyers are not available anymore in mirror matches like Fiend Focus Fire 2. Crazy! Surround! Gets out! Ooh, there was a lot of free hits. Who can snipe the Magi? Who can snipe the items? Did he buy the rope? Or really the Ring of Superiority? What did Happy buy? The ring? Okay, okay, okay. This is very similar to the Tidehunters map so far. There, Happy got the Naga early. Now we want to kill that Acolyte, but don't want to give it to Happy. No deny. Second circle at 120. We're both have our eyes on the tavern, don't we? 120 needs a little bit more gold, but he also needs a little bit more time. Happy in the shadows. Oh my! He starts this Magi camp at the arrival of tier 2. Was that the right call? Was that the right call? How do you get out? Happy. Invo potion on 120. That is the way to get out. Now Fiend superiority on 120. And I XP lead on 120, but he lost access to the tavern. 120 got that last hit. 120 got that last hit. Happy didn't get any of it. The guts on 120, man. And he's facing a Naga again. He made the call, right? To rather take the Magi away and give up the tavern. And with that, he's giving Happy a lot of map control. So we have the same setup that we had on Northern Isles, that we had on Tide Hunters, with Happy's Lich versus with Happy's Dark, with Happy's Naga versus 120's Lich. So 120 gave up on the tempo, and he tried that plenty of times before. And Happy found timings. And Happy found creep jacks. Ooh, lab camp. Greedy, risky. We have a scout out by 120 in the middle. But we don't have a scout out on the left-hand side. DK is so hurt. But Happy doesn't see it. Happy doesn't see it. Ships in the night. That could have been brutally punished. But it's not. So that's very good levels for 120. This is a flu. This is tremendous. Dude, 120 just dodged a shotgun. And only got a bit of evasion for it. 120's balls weigh tons. How do you make that call to go for the lab? Very, very even game. And with that Naga second, I think you always want an advantage. Because 120 scales better. Book of the Dead should be... Oh, if there's no destroyers involved, and we have seen incredibly late destroyer techs even, this Book of the Dead can be fantastic. Lich items good on both sides. And 120, now that Happy is busy up top, this goes for the turtles. Nico, thank you for the 37-month. Big tournament hype. So excited to see all of these top players in person. Thanks for the amazing content. Thank you, Nico. Hope to see you soon. Ooh, Happy is going for web and destroyers early. Dark Ranger is around. This time with silence. Adjustment compared to Northern Isles. A better situation. Oh, the creeps involved. We do have the Book of the Dead. Destroyer upgrade is ready. And 120 doesn't have the web. He did get the last hit. Rune braces for Happy, by the way. DK in trouble. Blocked by a Murloc. And it was the Ring of Regents, so that helps in this situation for sure. Fiend dies regardless. But this is all Happy's side on the map, and 120 gobbled up a lot of experience here. Dark Ranger's level 2 already, didn't even skill. Level 2 Nova. Happy got a couple more kills, but long term, 120 might benefit for it. From it. Book of the Dead gone. In hindsight, would have been a better call to sell it, but hey, you don't know. Silence gets the spell. We have a Destro up, 5 food, gets a Fiend kill. Happy. Will he take this one? Up in the winner bracket semi-final versus Law Lion. The rematch of the Rara final and the DreamHack final. Then played in Dubai. 120 is way closer to his base though. The Dark Ranger seemed to be a lot better. Triple silence dispelled again. Quick fingers by Happy. Can 120 weather the storm? He has a big invo potion. That's about it. No consumables on Happy either. 50-50 food. Whoa! That was a nasty fork lightning, resulting in a double kill. Maybe a triple kill. Happy on a warpath again. 120 losing so much. He needs replenishments. He needs reinforcements. How is he supposed to do that? Maybe a Naga kill. He drives him back. Not much mana anymore. Silence again. No Destro close. Lich, sir. Vibes! Are you kidding me? That could have been the comeback by 120. The silences are out of this world. But Happy always finds a way to counter them. Always outmaneuvers them. And now we're close to Happy space with the 10 food lead. 120. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Greedy 120, but he knows he needs it. He needs a big item now. And he gets it. What's it gonna be? Scroll of the Beast. Not bad. Mana on the DK. There's so much of it. Needs to call the Lich soon. There it is. No risks. Mana difference is quite noticeable, I gotta say. So many coils. So many Nova. 120 can make a return here. Statue management outstanding. Scroll of the Beast. Forces the destroyer immediately. We do have web. This could be 5 supply falling in no time. 120 lacks a little bit of damage. Fork lightning. The burst damage is crazy if you don't have a heal scroll ready. And that gives Happy an advantage again, but 120 is constantly at 15. No upkeep paid. Happy is suffering economically. That Rune Braces makes it so that it's super hard to nuke the Naga. What a tremendous game already to finish off the series. Deliberately taking shots on the DK. There is Aura, there is Ring of Regen, there is Blight. 120 banking 800 gold. How patient can you be? Okay, he sees. I might need upgrades here. 3rd attack upgrade. Well, Happy is going for the first? No, 2nd. Okay. Eyes on the red spot. Eyes on the few remaining camps. DK for Happy is very tanky. I like that equipment. A lot. Oh. Close, 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 close. This will be Lich 4 if he gets the kill. Happy no Nova. This is level 4. The creeps could backfire with slow. And the boulders and slam. 120 again, Bolts of Steel. Knowing that Happy is around. Now taking the fight. Oh, DK has no invo potion. Lich gotta pass it over and he does! All ready for this. For the Dark Ranger. Essential hero here. Close to 3. DK with some healing. The other DK behind enemy lines. Lich in trouble! Invo potion. There was another silence. These disables are outstanding. Going for the Naga! Gets it! There was a Nova out of nowhere! The Invo Potion for 120 gone. No, swap back to the Lich. Keep the DK safe and you can do this. The burst damage is gone! The coil doesn't hit! 120! He does it again! He does it again! If there's no big flaw now. Necromancer wins the game. 10 food lead. He was patient. He waited. He wins! Happy in the lower bracket! And 120 on his first offline event outside of China takes the victory. The patience on this guy. The decision making on this guy. And this time, he knows the etiquette. Moves across, GG, shake hands, there we go. Happy loses the first series and is out of the winner bracket.